How many of us are guilty of being overthinkers? Sometimes we overthink things, and when we actually find out the root causes or the actual reason for something to be a certain way or how it really is, we are so ashamed because we added so much negative to it. And when it all boils down, it has nothing to do with what we were actually thinking. And whilst we were in the act of overthinking, it actually stressed us out to the core. At some point in time, all of us as humans are guilty of overthinking something. But I'm here this morning to let you know that overthinking is not a good thing, because overthinking can definitely consume you alive. You see, my friends, overthinking is a cognitive process that can have negative effects on the person's mental and emotional well-being. While it's not a direct cause of physical harm, it can have indirect consequences on the body due to its impact on stress and the brain. Now, when you overthink, you often dwell on negative or worrisome thoughts, and this can trigger the body's stress response, leading to the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Now, prolonged stress hormone releases can have detrimental effects on the body, including increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and of course, a weakened immune system. So, overthinking, my friends, can make it difficult for us to even relax and fall asleep. And chronic sleep disturbances, in turn, can lead to fatigue, reduce cognitive function, and can basically weaken the immune system, which leaves your body open for any outside attacks. Now, overthinking can definitely over-engage the brain's prefrontal cortex, and that is responsible for decision making and problem solving. So if that part of the brain is affected, that's definitely not good for us. And this constant activation can lead to mental fatigue, making it difficult for us to focus on tasks and causing what we call mental exhaustion. So overthinking often leads to a negative feedback loop where you become more anxious or depressed due to the repetitive negative thoughts. And this can have a profound impact on our overall mental health and well-being. Also, my friends, chronic overthinking can also contribute to cognitive decline over time, as it may impede the information of new neural pathways and the retention of information. It is also important to note that overthinking affects individuals differently, and the severity of its impact will vary. Now, if you are indeed an overthinker, it may be beneficial for you to seek professional help if overthinking becomes a persistent and overwhelming issue to you, as a professional can provide strategies to manage and reduce these thought patterns. But if you're not like a constant overthinker, just slow down, relax, and just know that sometimes it's not as important as you think it is, and sometimes it's not as serious as you think it is. Yeah, man, a word to the wise.